Okay, so what if everything you've ever been taught about failure is just wrong? Today, we're going to break down Denzel Washington's really powerful philosophy on falling forward. It's a mindset that might just completely change how you think about taking risks.
He kicks things off with this core belief: nothing in life is worthwhile unless you take risks. Now, he's not just talking about having a passion. He's literally saying that anything meaningful, any real achievement, requires you to step way outside your comfort zone. This one idea, it's the foundation for everything else he's about to say.
So, this brings us to his first big idea to fall forward. And you know what? It goes directly against some of the most common, well meaning advice we hear our entire lives. Come on, we've all heard this one, right? From our parents, teachers, probably everyone. Make sure you have something to fall back on. It's supposed to be the ultimate safety net. But Denzel makes the case that this very safety net might be the one thing holding you back.
Here's the huge difference in mindset. Falling back is a retreat. It's like you're already planning for failure before you've even started. But falling forward, that's totally different. It accepts that, yeah, you might fall, but you use that fall to get information, to get momentum. It's an active response to a setback, not a passive one.
So, how do you actually develop this ability to fall forward? Well, it takes something absolutely essential: the guts to fail. And this isn't just about being brave, it's about fundamentally getting that failure is a necessary ingredient for any real success.
He puts it this bluntly. It's a direct challenge, really. If your life is just this smooth, failure-free ride, are you really pushing yourself? Are you even dreaming big enough? Think about this number for a second: 2,600. That is how many times the baseball legend Reggie Jackson struck out in his career. It's the most in the history of the sport. But nobody remembers him as the strikeout king, right? We call him Mr. October for all those legendary home runs he hit in the World Series. Those 2,600 strikeouts were just the price he paid for a shot at greatness. Or how about this number, 1,000? That's roughly how many times Thomas Edison's experiments failed while he was trying to create the light bulb. 1,000 times he got it wrong. But here's the thing. He didn't see them as failures. He famously said he just found 1,000 ways that don't work. I mean, that's a masterclass in reframing your perspective. And on attempt number 1,001, he found the one that did. Every failure was just another step forward. And this is the key takeaway. Failure isn't the opposite of success. It's a huge part of the process. Every no gets you that much closer to a yes. Every misstep is just a lesson that helps pave the way for the final breakthrough. But Denzel doesn't just lean on stories from history. He grounds this whole idea in a really powerful story from his own life.
So, early in his career, he auditioned for a part in a Broadway musical. He thought the role was perfect for him, except for one pretty big problem. He couldn't sing at all. But he went for it anyway, knowing he was at a massive disadvantage.
And well, you can guess what happened. He failed. He didn't get the part, but his response is the perfect example of falling forward. He didn't retreat. He didn't decide acting wasn't for him. He just got up and he got ready for the next audition, and the next one after that. He just kept showing up.
And here's the payoff. 30 years after that failed singing audition, Denzel was back on that exact same stage. Only this time, he was the star of the acclaimed play Fences. It's this perfect full circle moment that proves that persistence, built on a whole lot of little failures, can lead to incredible success. So if we accept that we need to risk failure, Denzel takes it one step further. He raises the stakes from just personal success to a really deep question about our purpose in life. He asks us to imagine ourselves on our deathbed. It's a pretty haunting thought, I know, but it's designed to bring this incredible clarity and urgency to how we're living our lives right now. In these ghosts, they aren't strangers. They're the ideas you never chased, the businesses you were too scared to start, the talents you just let sit there, unused. They represent the best version of you that you never let come to life, all because you were too afraid to try, too afraid to fail. And then he gives them a voice. It's this chilling personification of regret, where the ultimate pain isn't that you failed, it's that you never even tried, that you let all that potential just die inside you. So at the end of the day, this isn't about how much money you have or what your job title is. It's about what you do with the unique gifts you've been given, whether that's a talent for art or an idea for a business or just being kind. What are you doing with it? Are you bringing it to life or are you creating another ghost?
And that brings us right back to the beginning. This is the final instruction, the core mantra of this entire philosophy. It's a call to action to live a life where you don't hold back, where you embrace the stumbles that are going to happen, and you always, always use them to push yourself forward. And so, he leaves us with this final, really powerful question. It's not about what you've done, but what you still have left to do. How many ghosts are going to be around your bed,